be with a nigga when he down. He will never respect you for it. I don't care what nobody say. A man will never respect the woman who held him down when he was down, because you got to think about it. Who want to be with you when you down? Nobody.
This is so ahistoric, and it's so easily disproven. Who wants to be with somebody when they're down? Maybe a woman like you, but there's plenty of women. How about Coretta Scott King? Did you think about that? What about LL Cool J's wife? What about Denzel Washington's wife? It's just absurd, this understanding, but this warped understanding of men who hold their women down, the women who have been with them for a long time. There's plenty of examples of this, but I want to talk about something else. That little kid in the back seat. There's a little kid, and I think it's a boy in the back seat. Now think about this. So when you're talking about childhood trauma that a boy experiences with a single mother, this is the type of stuff. Listen to what she's saying. A man never be with a man, and she's referring to men that she would date or men that you would marry or be in a relationship with, men in the dating pool, as N-words. So that's one check mark right there of trauma you can add, that you're referring to these men and just men that you would hold down that before they actually made it. So think about that. How do you think her son would ingest that? That's saying, wow, what is that? What does that mean to me? I am not valuable unless I can make a certain amount of money before I meet the woman of my dreams. This is absolutely horrifying to me, especially for this boy to hear his mom talk like this. Now, do you think this is the worst content, the worst video she's ever made with that child being in the background, in earshot, being able to hear how she talks about men? How do you think that's going to reflect in that young boy? And even if that was a young girl, how is she ingesting the toxicity that her mother is putting out just to get views on social media?